Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Shy Moonlight here. Oh my God, like I'm sitting here with my nigga Head. What's going on?
Everything is everything,
Right now. So tell the people where you from.
Well, I'm from Georgetown, Delaware. We call it G-Town, though. Sussex County, slow, lower, whatever you want to name it, This is my home and my heart. I hold it up everywhere I go.
Right
Yeah.
there, right there. Well, Hit is a very talented rapper, if I should say so myself.
Thank you.
Because if he wasn't talented, he wouldn't be dealing with my label. You dig me? But anyway, so what are your musical influences?
Well, as far as not people, influences that are not people, I would say life itself, truth, reality. I'm not really into fabricating things. Never really have been. No material things. Just the real parts of life that influence you in the realest ways. And that's all I got for you. I mean, in a nutshell, the rest of them come out in the music.
So who are your musical influences?
I would say I would give my first musical influence props to Tupac, Core,
Right now.
and Big. They
Big
influence.
ups to Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, they influence. I would say everybody, in my opinion, in some way or another. Whether you're a vocalist or a rapper or a poet, just their passion and the way that they were about it. They were very passionate artists, in my opinion. It trickles down to Ludacris. I would say, some songs from Kanye West, Fabulous, definitely. A lot of down south rappers because, they say the South is the bottom and they always talk about coming up. They say they from the dirt. When you think of coming from the dirt, that's the bottom. You can't get lower than the dirt. So I'm inspired by a lot of down south rappers: Gucci, Ti, Jeezy, Wayne. Especially Florida Trick Daddy. Big ups to all of them.
In your lyrics, I can hear like Red Cafe. You like him?
Yeah, I like Red Cafe. I like the whole street fan. A lot of people that especially work with Fabulous, like Joe Budden, Red Cafe, like you say. What's my man named D Block? Oh my God, Jada, the whole D Block man, all of them.
My brother, he like D Block too.
It's not a Philly artist that I don't like or I wouldn't want to incorporate.
What about that
with.
nigga Billionaire B? You heard about him?
This guy, man, billionaire, I'm just hoping he invest in me like the song say, I
Right
chop it
now.
up, man, he's a gold mine, I know it. Like they said, son is a gold mine, not to say he's my son, but I know he's somebody's son, you know what I mean? So
Right now.
everybody has a mind of their own. He's definitely an original cat, and I can appreciate that, and I can relate to it at the same time.
Yeah, I heard Billionaire B is that man to get in touch with. So all y'all people out there that's trying to get down and get it in, that's the man to get up with. He do hooks, he rap, he sing, he do all that stuff.
Hey,
Small Town Records, get at
Town
us.
Records.
Right there. So far, you've done a lot of songs with us so far. What's your favorite? I know we got Rewind playing in the background. That's my
Right.
jump off right there.
Right, I would have to say thus far. I don't have a favorite. Like I just enjoy the entire experience because if I said I had a favorite, it would be. I think it would be like, especially if I said I had a favorite of my own tracks. I think that would kind of be selfish. Like especially when I have other people to appreciate and that have incorporated or motivated me in the process of making the songs, or so to speak. So. I don't really have a favorite. Just like I don't have a favorite artist or a favorite person to look up to or none of that. I can't. It's hard for me to pinpoint it down to one because I plan on doing it better each time. So
We have a lot of artists on this label. So
yeah.
my question to you is, if you could work with one artist on this label, who would it be?
Well, mine is the ones I already worked with. My
Right.
man Billionaire and my man Pierre Smooth. I would say.
Shout out to Billionaire
Yeah,
Pierre
shout out to
Smooth in the
Billionaire
building.
Pierre Smooth in the building, definitely. I would say it had to be Marmello. I mean, cause you know, if you ever anybody ever talk to Mar, he wants to work with me. I want to work with him. So it's like the anticipation keeps me waiting. I'm ready to. It's like double dutch. You know, you waiting on your turn to go in, and the strings is jumping. So it's like the hype, the energy. It's like, all right, but how we gonna do it? You know, I'll feature on his track if I have to. If he wanted to feature on mine, it would would be like that. But I know me and Mark would think of something that would be real creative, and I think it would just be definitely from the heart, you know.
Definitely, you dig it. Marmella will be in the building later on this evening.
Right.
We might catch an interview with that man. I don't know. He's a busy man.
Shout out to Boney Man.
Right there.
Shout out to Mess. What up?
Big niggas in the game, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, as far as people that influence you in your life, your personal life, family, friends, who's some of your biggest influences?
My mother, my sister. I have no brothers by my mom, but I do by my father. But you know, those are relationships that I'm still working on and building. I would say all of my younger cousins, and they all motivate me in some type of way because I know they look up to me, and I have high expectations out of my family, especially. They always put that on me. So anything I do, I try my best to put my heart into it because I don't want it to come back and say, oh, I should have did this or I could have did this. I want to know what I did, you know, and what's done. And you know, I don't want to leave anybody else. So I would say, my aunts and uncles, you know, my immediate family, they support me financially. They supported me through the poetry. I know they'll support me through the music. Everybody in G-Town, there's so many people, like, it doesn't make sense. You know, we're overlooked, so the world doesn't know them. So I put you on King Street, Dumbarton, Kimmy Street, GTP, the Bricks, all of that. At 500 Franklin Street, West Market, North Bedford, all of that. Like, everybody
it's going down in G-Town.
Definitely. Wow.
Recognize, okay?
Yeah.
So, let me see. I was just thinking of something to ask you, like, random, and I totally forgot. No, I didn't. So, I hear you do hair. Well, not do hair, you cut hair.
Right.
And I know you amazing at it. I done seen some of your pictures.
I try.
So you want to give the world your link? Maybe they can go check that out. And, you
know,
they might. Hey, Benita's shop on Forest Avenue. I don't know the address exactly, but right across the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
He be in there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, definitely. House calls too. It's all about the cash to me.
Right though, get that money.
When you get a check, you gotta cash it before you can spend it. It's all about the cash.
Right. So what influenced you to get into the haircutting business?
Well, my appeal to art, period. Like, and when I say art, that includes music, you know, that includes poetry, and that includes drawing. I was always a person who drew when I was little. I got in trouble for drawing on the walls in my mom's apartment. Like, got my behind tore up. Like, I never forget it. But with cutting, it was something that one of my mom's first boyfriends, I call him my pops because he taught me how to tie my shoes. You know, you gotta tie your shoes every day. I think about him every time, you know. And it's funny because his last name is Hood, and it's like, you know, shout out to Hood. You know, sometimes people might think I mean in my hood, or I might be talking about my pop, but you know, it's always a mystery, so it's hard. I don't really ever want nobody to figure me out anyway, so it's okay.
I know that's right. You don't never want nobody to figure you out.
Yeah. But like, I got many influences from my uncles, just observing. Big Mike Clark from New York, he let me cut in his shop at the flea market when I was 17. That was my first chair. My man Australia, you know, I cut next to him. We did a thing at Heads Up Barbershop, and then now I'm at Benita's World of Beauty. Big ups to Benita's World of Beauty. You know, everybody, the whole staff, what up? You know, I just feed off of what other people do, and like graffiti, when we used to go back and forth to Philly, shout out to Philly, my family in Philly on 21st and North Street. When we used to go back and forth, I used to love seeing the trains and the underpasses and the graffiti, and I would be like, man, I can't wait to get home to a piece of paper or something so I can draw, put my own twist on it and everything. It just used to be fun, you know. I was just always
that. So, I know that you didn't start out with your rap career with Small Town Records. So what
Right.
you been doing since before